account for about 3.2% of all births in the U.S., already rare. But a pair of twin sisters in Kannapolis may have an even less common story. Allison Wilson and Anna Jones are both nurses, both working in the same hospital, and this summer they both became moms and aunts to baby girls on the same day. They grew up together and now they're growing their families together. Our photojournalist Greg Simpson has tonight's cover story.
We've grown up in Kannapolis our whole life. It's always been super fun having just a best friend your whole life to go through all the things with. Literally like built-in best friends. Actually, we joked with everybody, including our husbands, that we're OG soulmates before we got married. We are so close to each other, every milestone, every transition, and then ended up working at the same place. So we didn't necessarily intend to work at the same hospital. It's just how it ended up. She got married a year before me, and then I met Nick shortly after she got married. And then we got engaged really quickly and then married fast and decided we wanted to start a family sooner than later. I had thought that Nick and I would be the person to start our family before, because I think Anna and Daniel were waiting a little bit. But we had decided we were ready, and then around the time that I was going to test, she showed up to the doorstep with a pregnancy test and said, "Surprise, I'm pregnant." Yep. Which was a shock to me. So at the time, I didn't know if I was pregnant, but we were actively trying. So at that time, I told her, you know, I don't know it right now, but there's a very good chance I am too. And then 3 days later, she's pregnant too. So we had a 3 days apart due date. I was due June 17th and she was due June 20th. It was a happy surprise when, you know, I found out she was expecting and she found out I was expecting. So then we got to share our pregnancy together. So my water broke around 3 in the morning on June 17th, and we headed to the hospital, had about a 24-hour labor, and our sweet little daughter was born at 3:38 in the morning on June 18th. And right around the time I was about to start pushing, I got a text message from Anna, and she was like, you know, I'm having some soreness. I'm not positive, but I might be in early labor right now. So then I came to meet Adeline for the first time. We came to find out her gender and had the whole gender reveal with our family. And then as soon as I met Adeline, I walked myself straight over to triage and said, hey, I need to be checked in. I think I'm in labor. And so they admitted me. I labored all that day until 10:58 at night, and then Amelia decided to join us right at the last second. So her baby was born at 3:38 a.m. in the early morning hours of June 18th. And then Amelia came right at the last second around 10:58 at the end of the day on June 18th. We always joked that they would come on the same day, but never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that it actually would happen. Yeah, they're gonna have a built-in best friend, and I'm only like 6 minutes down the road from her. And since we work the same schedules and have the same days off, then I think they're gonna have a lot of time together. Have a lot of time to spend together, and they're gonna follow in our footsteps and be best friends and get to share their whole life and all their milestones together. So we're really excited about that. To even be a twin has been such a special gift. You know, I wish everybody had an identical twin to share life with them, because it's just been the biggest blessing and gift. And then to grow up together and to get married so close together and to have our home so close together. And then to go through pregnancy together, and now we're going through postpartum together, and our little girls are gonna grow up just to have that gift. I mean, so many people will never experience something like this in their lifetime, so it's truly been the greatest thing that we could have been given.
Beautiful little babies, beautiful family, a terrific story. Tell me you're not smiling watching all of that. Greg Simpson, I appreciate you bringing that to us. And it was so cute. They're still at this age, still kind of finishing each other's sentences, right? Twins are something else.